What is it? Oh, that's fire. Flames. I'm like, what?
Hello, Randy. Welcome. Hello, Tamara and David.
Hey, guys.
Hey, welcome. Thank you for subscribing to our channel. Hey, Jimmy. Welcome. This week we're doing something slightly different with our Jeff and Tootsie. I'm at my buddy's. Oh, you threw us off there,
wow.
Jeff. That's
Hey,
fine.
that's okay.
You get extra help on some of the questions then, because tonight we're doing Back to the Future trivia.
How's everybody doing this evening?
Figured we'd try something a little bit different since we've been doing boomers and
Oh, he's watching
other stuff.
Moonshiners.
Moonshiners.
Yeah, it's a. I think I saw that advertised.
I've seen that.
He guessed it was Back to the Future.
Yeah, I kind of sort of hinted with the DeLorean and the fire and the thumbnail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, some of these questions I couldn't even get, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how.
Well, I got a mixture of questions. I got questions that are easier, and I got harder ones. But yo, it's Eddie is in the house. Welcome, Eddie.
It's in the house.
I know, in the house. Brooklyn in the house.
How's it going, Eddie?
Yeah, so I got easy ones, hard ones. Not really hard ones, but ones that make you think. A few that are multiple choice. Not too many. Eddie said, thanks, doing well. And Jimmy's ready. Yeah, wait just a couple more minutes. We'll wait till 8:05 and then get going on this.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Great.
That's great. Yeah, we've been flip-flopping on our numbers, but that's fine.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah.
Joshy is a big...
Mr. Back to the Future.
He's a big fan.
Yes, he would.
Sure.
He would probably know majority of these answers, I would think. But, yeah.
Hey, Hike with Mike.
Hey, welcome. But I have not rewatched the videos in a bit, so I'll have to rewatch them, but I do have the questions and answers. So.
Hey, Missy.
Hey, Missy, welcome.
How's it going?
But some of these are like, huh? You'll have to do some thinking. If you ever watch any of the Back to the Future movies, you'll probably know some, you may not. Well, hey, it's all fun. So I figure we'll do this one this time. Next week we won't be doing our live. Got something. I have to work late, so it comes up.
Hi, Alice.
Hey, Alice. Welcome. The real Brooklyn in the house.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
Fred, let the ones know who I am.
Yeah, for those that are familiar with Jeff and Tootsie, David Barlow is
his buddy.
His buddy. So
yeah, Jeff and Tootsie's at his buddy's house. So he does buddy's place, and it's David Barlow.
So he must be using his computer. So Missy, that's who this is. If you see David Barlow, it's Jeff and Tootsie. So we're going to get started here.
Yeah, you can go ahead and get started.
So the first question is, In part 2 of Back to the Future, which song is playing as Marty enters the Cafe 80s? You got multiple choice here. First one is Michael Jackson's Billie Jean. Second one, Michael Jackson's Beat It. Next is The Clash's Rock the Casbah. Or The Who's You Better You Bet. So A, B, C, or D.
Eddie says B. Jeff
Oh,
says
really?
B. Mike with Mike says Rock the Casbah, which is C. Missy says C.
Yeah, it must be something around there that has the reduced signal. I've seen that happen a couple times. So the correct answer on that. Oh, wait a second, see if anybody else.
Yeah, just wait a minute.
Surprisingly, with the 5G, I have actually a good signal at work.
Oh, you didn't before?
I had no signal at work.
Ah.
It was like I was in a dead zone, I thought. So the correct answer on that is B. Michael Jackson's Beat It. Next question.
Eddie and Jeff got it.
Yep.
Good job.
This one is a thinker. At the very beginning of the trilogy, show. Thank you, Eddie. At the very beginning of the trilogy, what time did Marty leave Doc's laboratory? And the time is significant. Ding, ding, ding. What time did Marty leave Doc's laboratory? Hey, Gary with 2 R's, welcome. We're playing Back to the Future trivia.
Might want to repeat since Gary
Yep.
2 R's just came in.
At the very beginning of the Back to the Future trilogy, what time did Marty leave Doc's laboratory? We got a couple of 8:45s.
5:45s.
Or 5:45s. Yeah.
7:38. Or close to it. Did you double check these?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and that one is definitely. Let's double check.
A hair past a freckle, Missy says.
So,
9/11.
Yeah. And there's a reason for it, and I'm not going to say what the reason is of the time, because, hey, Dan the Mountain Man, welcome.
Hey.
I'm not going to say what the time is, but because what the reasoning of the time is, because the reasoning of that comes up later.
Past the crack of his butt. Where's the multiple choice?
There's no multiple choice on this one. I'm sorry. So, Dan, we're doing Back to the Future trivia. It's at the very beginning of the trilogy. What time did Marty leave Doc's laboratory? And there's a reason for the specifics on this.
It was in the, obviously in the AM.
Yeah, morning. So, yeah.
Yeah,
do
a reminder.
I forgot to mention David Barlow is at his friend's house, so it's Jeff and Tootsie. Jeff and Tootsie is David Barlow. Just so you know. So the answer on that one was 8:25 a.m. And he was late for school. There was a reason, though. And that's coming up. Not giving it away yet. Next question is, what street is a block past Maple in 1985? There you go. That's
I guess you could have given a multiple choice.
yeah, I could have.
Missy says Elm Street. We got Elm Street, Easy Street.
Yeah, I didn't have multiple.
You could have inserted some.
Yeah, I could have.
Give a hint.
Give a hint. It's named after a president. I can give you that hint. Alice put A.
A, B.
Uh,
A president that was assassinated.
yeah, there you go.
We got all kinds of
All
different answers.
yeah, all kinds of. There you
There
go.
we go.
Yep, John F. Kennedy Drive it was.
Hey, Dennis Jackson.
Hey, welcome. By the way, Dennis, you'll see a name on here that says David Barlow. That's Jeff and Tootsie. Just for reference, he's at his friend's house. Next question. At the beginning, oops, wrong one. What song did Marty and his band play for the dance auditions? I can't even think of the group that performed that song.
I know.
You know that one.
Hike with Mike says going back in time. Danger Zone, Missy says. Chuck Berry. Jeff says, I can't remember. Rock Around the Clock. Missy T.
Hey, Missy T. So the correct answer on that was Power of Love. I just can't remember who's the group.
Huey Lewis.
That's it, Huey Lewis and the News. That's right. Next question. Wait for Eddie's.
I think you might want to insert multiple choice just for because.
Okay. I can do that on this
Yeah.
next one. At the beginning of the first movie, you see Lorraine drinking liquor. What kind is she drinking? A. Vodka. B. Gin. C. Water. Or D. Beer.
Missy Brock says Connie loves us. Absolutely. Mike with Mike says beer. Missy Brock says D, which was beer. Alice says vodka. Jeff says D.
Yeah, obviously people don't realize something, but we'll and he changed it to A.
Jeff says A. Eddie says what?
Wada.
Wada?
Wada. Wada.
Wada.
Wada is not liquor, nor is beer for that matter. So the correct answer on that is A, vodka. So Alice got it, and the rethought of Jeff and Tootsie got it. Next question. I'm not going to give multiple choice on this. What are the names of Lorraine's parents? Because I have no idea how to.
Jeff says it was in a flask.
That's a tougher question. What are the names of Lorraine's parents? That one's like no idea. Don't worry, the next question will be easy. Next few are actually pretty easy.
Mr. and Mrs.
Mr.
Uncle Ops.
Joey and I'd be surprised if Josh.
These are hard. Some of these are hard.
Some of them are hard. I
Mom
can't.
and Pops.
Some of them are hard, but if I did all easy, this we'd be done with in no time.
I know you got to give them some.
I don't
some
have
choices.
a multiple choice on this. Sorry. Don't worry. The next several.
Okay, the next one should
Excellent.
be all right. Give them that one. Lorraine's parents. Elaine. Hello, McFly.
Sam and Stella. I know that was a tough one. If this one, I don't think I need to give a multiple choice on, and because you should know this. If you ever watched any of the Back to the Future movies, you would know this. What phrase does the Doc repeat throughout the trilogy?
Hard Scott. Hello, McFly. Close, Eddie. Great Scott. There's Gary with 2 R's. There we go. Great Scott.
Yeah.
Jeff said Great Scott as well.
Yep.
Lugo said Great Scott.
Yep. It's Great Scott. Great Scott. That's correct. Next question is a tie to that second question dealing with the time. How many minutes slow is Doc's clock? Now remember the time that Marty left Doc's laboratory was 8:25. So how many minutes slow is Doc's clock?
Give them a multiple choice.
I already gave them a big hint.
Oh, okay. 1 minute. $30.
That's close.
25. 1
Hey.
hour. 25.
Hey, Eric, welcome.
Hey, how's it going?
Thank you.
5 minutes.
The correct answer on that is 25 minutes. So when Marty was leaving Doc's laboratory, he thought it was 8:25. It wasn't 8:25. He thought it was 8 o'clock, but it was showing 8:20. It was 8:25 because it was 25 minutes slow. So he was late. Like what? And you have to get out of there in a hurry. Next question. And don't have me come up with multiple choice on this one, because this is one of the more common ones.
Are you sure?
We'll see. From whom did Doc obtain the plutonium he needed to use the time machine? Oh, aka the DeLorean. Who did he obtain the plutonium from?
Iranians.
Bill and Ted.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that answer.
Yeah, I like that answer too.
Jeff says Iranians.
Wrong country. The what?
Pluranians.
Pluranians? Hmm.
As Bill and Ted would say, most excellent.
Yeah, really.
Russia.
Yep.
Taliban or Russia?
Nope.
Well, Alice said,
Oh, there we go.
yeah.
Eddie. What did Alice have? I see Eddie.
She said Libyan terrorists. It was close. I mean, it's.
Well, it's not showing up on mine.
Oh, it is on mine.
On there. It's probably because of that word she said. But
No,
yeah.
it showed up on mine.
That's weird.
Are you on? You're on Top Chat. That's why.
Why am I on Top
I don't know.
Chat?
It does that. It flips on me too. Missy Brock says China.
Yeah.
It was
The
Libyans.
Libyans is correct. Next question. What does Doc call his dog in 1955?
Multiple choice.
Okay, fine. A. Astro. B. Pluto. C. Copernicus. Or D. Newton. I only said that one because...
We got a Newton, Einstein.
Now remember, this is 1955.
Missy says D. Jeff says C. Alice says Newton.
Next question is an easy one, and I'm not going to give. I've already said it too many times. I'm not going to give multiple
Oh
choice on
yeah,
that one.
yeah. I see that. I see that. Yeah. Einstein. Sir Isaac Newton.
So the correct answer on that is C. Copernicus. It was in 1985 that he called the dog Einstein.
Yeah,
But not in 55.
Jeff got that one, didn't
Yeah.
he? Yep.
Next question. What type of car is the time machine? Oh my gosh.
With the C's.
Eddie's being Gary.
Closed
now.
captioning.
Yeah, close. Ding, ding, ding. What type of car is the time machine? And no, you're not getting multiple choice on this one. Especially since I already said what it was earlier.
There we go. DeLorean. DeLorean. DMC.
Yeah, that is a DMC. Because that's what it was on the front of the
Uh-huh.
DMC.
All right.
Next one's a little bit trickier, but I'm going to do multiple choice. So, next
You
question.
should say what model, right?
That's the model would be like the model,
Oh.
like
Okay.
that's not the model.
All right.
What type of car did Biff drive? A. Ford. B. Chevrolet. C. Dodge. Or D. Hudson.
The 55 Caddy. Ford. Hudson. Ford Coupe. D.
The correct answer on that one is a Ford. I guess it was a coupe. It was a two-door.
Convertible black.
Next question. Wait for the slashes as you look.
1946. Was it a 1946?
Depends on the
You're
year.
supposed to know these things.
I don't know these things. How many kids do Jennifer and Marty have? That would have been in the third one.
Oh, does this go over?
It goes for the different
for all
different
the-
all
okay.
three of them. Yeah.
Eddie says 3. Missy says 2.
Alice says two.
Alice says 2. Dennis says 2. Jeff says 2.
So the correct answer on that is 2. And don't ask me their
Good
names.
job.
I don't know what their names were.
You're supposed to know that.
That was your job.
No, I didn't. You did the questions.
Oh boy. Well, here's a little tougher one. What is Jennifer's middle name?
I wouldn't have known that one.
Yeah, I know.
Eddie says Marlene and Marty.
Oh, that's right.
Twins.
That's right. Good one there, Eddie. Forgot about that. That was what names. So we got a little harder one, but then the next one is a very easy one.
Hey, Johnny Funko.
Hey, welcome. How you been, Johnny? There we go. Alice got it. Jane. And of course, Eddie got it. Good to hear. So that one is Jane. Next question is another easy one, and I'm not going to do multiple choice on. So don't even ask.
Okay, I see that.
What is Marty's last name? If you ask me to do both.
No, that's fine with that one. McFly. There's another McFly.
That's right. That's because that's what it is.
McFly, duh.
McFly, duh. Yeah, I know.
That one was super easy.
It was easy. Had to throw an easy one. Mix it up here. This one's a little bit trickier. Hey, Fearless Rambler, welcome. Doing a little Back to the Future trivia. In part 1, when Marty and his 1985 family sit down for dinner, what did George, his father, pour into his bowl? A. Peanut brittle. B. Cereal. C. Milk. Or D. Nothing.
Hey, Paul.
Hey, Paul, welcome.
This is peanut brittle. Hey, Blistering Barnacles.
Hey, welcome.
Blistering Barnacles said B. Missy Brock says milk. Fearless Rambler B. Eddie says nothing. Jeff says B. Alice says brittle.
So, good. We are good.
We're good. Hope you are too.
Yeah. No, Eddie. No, Jeff. I mean, it was peanut brittle. I just can't.
Hey,
say
Blaine.
Hey, Blaine.
How's
welcome.
it going?
It was peanut brittle. Here's a little bit of a trickier one. In the whole trilogy, how many boards, as in skateboards or the like, does Marty ride? You want multiple choice? I'll give you multiple choice. A, 1, B, 2, C, 3, or D, 4. We're already getting answers.
Got 2 and 1 and 3. 2. None, it's a hoverboard. B, C.
Yeah, it's still a board. But yeah. The correct answer on that one is 3. Next question.
Jeff said, wait, 3. Hey, Najuma Brown.
Hey, welcome. Doing some Back to the Future trivia. What is written on the alley wall where Marty and Doc park the DeLorean in part 2? Yeah, tongue-tied. Yeah. I know. The brick wall, it had it spray painted on it.
Alice is 0. He had a stunt double.
Well, this one is maybe a little bit trickier, but the next one's going to be another easy one.
Missy says, don't do drugs. Jeff says drugs. Missy Brock says McFly was here.
Oh, my.
I think you might want to... Oh, Fearless says house for sale.
Give you a hint. It's class of... Fill in the blank on the number.
That could be anything.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it could
84.
be. It could be anything. I'd have just threw hands. I'll just give the answer and move on to the next one.
Yeah, that one should have been like a multiple choice.
Yeah, it was actually class of 06. Class of anything.
Class of 2033.
Okay, next one is going to be an easy one. What brand of vehicle was the truck that Marty wanted? I'm not doing multiple choice on that one because that one is an easy one.
Well, I didn't guess it when you were asking me yesterday.
Yeah, but other people know it.
Ah, okay. Eddie says Toyota.
See? That's why
Missy
I said.
says Toyota. Jeff says Toyota. Fearless says Ford. Paul says Toyota. Alice says Toyota. Blistering says, where is the DeLorean made?
I don't remember where DeLorean
Blaine
was
says
made.
Toyota.
Yep.
Hello.
Yep, Toyota is the correct answer. Next question. What is the name of the dance George and Lorraine attend in 1955?
Blistering said Belfast. That's where they've made. Hey, Destination Fun.
Hey, welcome.
Sydney Hawkins.
I think you meant Sadie Hawkins, but...
Oh. Twist.
Paul.
Under the Seashell Dance. Enchantment Under the Sea.
Yeah.
Earth Angel Under the Sea. Under the Sea.
Sadie
Hawkins. Under the
Macarena.
Sea. Macarena.
Yeah, it was the Enchantment Under the Sea dance. That was the easy one. Next one is a little harder. What is the name of Marty's band? And I looked this up, and I was like, "What? That was the name of the band? What kind of name is that?" That's all right, Missy.
DP Mart says, hey, Fred, Connie, and chat. I'm listening but working now.
Okay, thanks for coming in, DP. Oh my
The
god,
pinheads.
these people know this stuff. It's like what?
Blaine says pinheads.
Yeah.
Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all.
I didn't
says
know that.
pinheads.
Okay.
Blistering says, what time did the tower clock stop?
Was it midnight? I don't know. I don't remember.
Well, that's a good question.
That is a good question, but I don't have it in there.
Missy Brock says McFlyers. That would have been a good one.
Yeah. Next question. Where does Back to the Future take place? And I have to laugh about this because of something.
You mean where it was filmed?
No, where it takes place.
Oh, in the storyline.
In the storyline.
Okay.
And I have to laugh at this because of
Hillsdale.
close.
In the past. Repeat the question. Ohio, probably.
Where does Back to the Future take place?
Hey, Ronnie Crane.
Hey, Ronnie, welcome.
Hill Valley.
Yep.
1009, 1985.
Yeah.
Hilldale.
It's Hill Valley. And the reason I have to kind of laugh about this is because Jeff and Tootsie, when he was live yesterday, he went past the mall that was Valley Hills.
Oh, wow.
And this was
Hill
Hill
Valley.
Valley.
Suburbs. Yep.
Yep, California. That's correct. Here's a toughie. What was the first spoken word on the first Back to the Future?
Oh.
The very first word that was spoken.
Now that one's hard.
That is hard. And I had to listen to watch it on YouTube.
Now you're going to have to either give a multiple choice.
Fine, I'll give multiple choice.
Or give them a hint.
Back.
Missy Brock says, Mom.
Oh, I don't have to give a hint.
Alice says October.
Some people are Back to the Future fans.
Blistering says, don't you watch all the movies?
Yeah, got them. I just haven't watched them in a while. I'm gonna have to rewatch them because after this. But yeah, it was October. I don't know why, but it was October. Next question.
Alice says, yes, big Michael J. Fox fan.
Next question, and this is a kind of a funny one. At Lou's Cafe, this was said, George said this, Lorraine, my fill in the blank, has brought me to you. It was meant to be one word, and it came out as a different word.
Blistering Barnacles said, what year? October. And Jeff says 1985. Missy Brock says love. Eddie says destiny. Missy Brock says loins. Jeff says destiny.
Close. That was the word it was supposed to be. But that's not the word it ended up being. You need to switch around 2 letters.
Blistering Barnacle says, well done, David. October the what?
For reference sake, David Barlow is Jeff and Tootsie. So the ones that said destiny, it's actually Density.
Yeah, Jeff said density.
Yeah, density is right. Yeah, Jeff, density. Okay, here's another tougher one. In the alternate 1985, what was the date of George McFly's death?
Hmm.
In the alternate 1985.
Jeff says ding, ding, ding. $1988. October 21st. 18 May the 7th, 1885. Blistering says, now I need a moment to think.
That's
Missy
okay.
says October 32nd.
32nd?
Jeff says October 1st.
I'll give you the month. You still have to guess the day and year. Month is March.
Blistering says no because he came back.
Not George. No, this is the alternate 1985. What was the date of George McFly's death?
On the tombstone or something?
Yeah.
Or, okay.
It showed it on the tombstone.
Paul says March 17th. Fearless says 1985.
Yep.
March 13th.
Yep.
March 3rd, 1933.
Yep. I'll just give the answer here because it's gonna.
That one's hard.
That is a hard one. It's March 15th, 1973.
Blistering said he went to the Wild West, though.
That was Marty, not George. Next question. This one's ties back to the first time with the thing. Doc shows us the time machine, aka the DeLorean, for the first time where?
Jeff says, I thought you were asking about Doc.
Oh. No, it said it was George. Close. Paul's close.
Missy says in a garage shop. At the mall. In the garage when Marty found it. Pine Valley Mall.
Close.
Pine Ridge Mall.
He just keeps on.
Pine Hill Mall. Well, you said close.
I know. It's Twin Pines Mall.
Pine Terrace Mall.
Okay, moving on. In part one, in the original 1985, where did Marty's brother work? It's a little bit trickier. I got a whole slew of multiple choice questions coming up. So, and it's one true and false.
Eddie says Burger King.
Good grief.
Alice says Burger King. Oh, Eddie says he worked at Burger King. Missy Brock says skateboard shop. Fearless says McDee's. Alice says Burger King. Paul says at a fast food joint.
Jeff and Tootsie says Burger King.
Burger King.
Yeah, the correct answer on that one is Burger King. Next question. We got a couple more questions that are not multiple choice, but then we got a whole slew of multiple choice. That'll make it easier. How much money did Doc give Marty to buy a Pepsi in the year 2015? Thank goodness it wasn't that price then, but who knows? It may go up to that point now. Just have to show.
Just here to show support. Thanks, everyone. I have to go now. Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
Yes,
Listening
thanks
Barnacles.
for stopping in. We appreciate it. Missy says 25 cents. Paul says $5. Eddie says 100. Jeff says 5. Fearless says a penny. Alice says $50. Paul says 5 cents. Eddie, $50.
Yeah, they are the fans of it. So, the correct
Jeff
answer.
Says 20.
Yeah, the correct answer on that is $50.
Man,
Let's hope it doesn't get that high.
it might.
Oh my gosh. Gee. Next question. And then after this, we'll have a whole, well, mostly multiple choice. When Marty goes back to 1955, how many miles away is Hill Valley according to the sign? Not the development that he was at, but how far was Hill Valley?
Paul says 10. Ronnie says 3 miles. Fearless says 5. Eddie says 25. Jeff says 3 cases for $12 here. The Coke is for a 12-pack.
Yeah, it's getting ridiculous.
Missy says, can you repeat?
How much money? Oh, sorry, wrong one. When Marty goes back to 1955, how many miles away is Hill Valley according to the sign? That's the sign he hid the DeLorean behind, and it showed how far Hill Valley was. He obviously had to walk.
Missy says 10 miles.
So the correct answer on that is 2 miles.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Not that.
Jeff said 10.
Yeah. It's 2 miles was the walk. Now we'll give you several multiple choice ones to make it easier. Next question. Who is the mayor in 1985 of Hill Valley? A. Biff Tannen. B. Jay Carruthers. C. George McFly. Or D. Goldie Wilson.
Missy says C. Ronnie says B. Paul says D. Fearless says D. Jeff says D.
Yeah, the correct answer on that is D. Goldie Wilson. What a name.
I know.
Next question. Haven't seen any more from Eddie, so. Next question. When Marty goes to the alternate 1985, Biff says he's supposed to be at boarding school. Where's the boarding school? A. France. B. New York. C. Italy. Or D. Switzerland.
Missy says D. Fearless says C. Jeff says C.
Give it a second more. Oh, there he is.
Eddie says, sorry, we both had to do one.
It's all right. So the correct answer on that is D, Switzerland. Hey, see me. Hey, Kurt and Marcia, welcome. Yes, we are doing well. And Marcia on her as well.
Yeah. How you doing, guys?
Haven't been able to make all of your morning ones, but probably be hop on there tomorrow morning. Next question. What does Marty's mom think Marty's name is? A, Calvin Klein. B, Clint Eastwood. C, Ralph Lauren. Or D, Giorgio Armani. We'll have three.
Ronnie says A. Paul says A. Missy says A. Eddie says A. See me traveling says doing good. No worries about being there.
And says A.
And they say A.
Fearless says A.
Fearless says A.
That's because it is A.
Yep.
It's A, Calvin Klein. Well, two questions that are not multiple choice. Sorry. What is the name of the singer in the band in 1955?
Eddie said because his undies. Yep. She read it on his underwear there.
Oh, yeah.
Ronnie says Chuck Berry. Paul says Marvin Berry. Fearless says Chuck. Missy says basically all I remember is underwear and the DeLorean.
Oh, my.
Jeff says Marvin. Missy Brock says Twisted Sister.
Twisted Sister.
Eddie
Oh, my
says
God.
Johnny B. Good. Chuck Berry.
It was Marvin Berry, which is Chuck Berry's brother.
Berry, Marvin Berry, yeah.
Chuck Berry's
Paul
brother.
Says Marvin Berry and the Starlighters.
That's it.
All right.
He remembers the Starlighters. Wow. That's good. Next question. And we'll be winding down with the questions, and it's multiple choice pretty much, except for one, true and false.
Missy Brock says wrong movie, perhaps.
What,
Possibly.
What color are the Doc's sunglasses at the end of the Back to the Future series?
Oh. Eddie says silver.
Of course.
See me says red. Paul says yellow. Missy Brock says purple. Fearless says green.
And all sorts of colors here. So the correct answer on that was silver, because they had the reflective lenses on there and all, looked like 3D type. Next question, got multiple choice, then we'll have a true and false, and then the rest is multiple choice. When Doc Brown goes back in time to the Old West, what is his occupation? Click show. There you go.
Paul said, you know that Gibson ES 345 hadn't been invented yet.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Missy Brock says Eddie. Thumbs up. Fearless Rambler says, I changed my answer to silver. Paul says blacksmith.
I don't have to.
See me travel says blacksmith. Fearless says blacksmith. Eddie says blacksmith.
I guess I don't have to do the multiple choice questions answers on there because the correct answer is blacksmith.
Blacksmith.
Yeah, he was making ice. He was in a blacksmith, but he was making ice.
Yep. Everybody says blacksmith.
Yeah. Next question. True or false? The Time Machine is the first car to run completely on fusion. That's a trick question.
We got a true, we got false, true, true, false, false.
Correct answer on that is false. It runs on gasoline. The fusion part is only to allow it to get up to
gas and first diffusion. Gas at first diffusion.
Uses gas and then...
Jeff said, wait, it's false.
Yeah, because they use it to get it up to the speed so they can travel back to the future. 88 miles
Jeff
an hour.
Says both. Fearless says, so tricky.
Yeah. Next question, multiple choice. The rest are multiple choice. In the first movie, there is a scene where Lorraine is flirting with Marty in Doc's house. In a similar scene in the third movie, who are the lovebirds? A, Marty and Jennifer. B, Doc and Lorraine. Oh, that's creepy. C, Marty and Clara. Or D, Doc and Clara.
Missy says B. Paul says D. Eddie says D. Fearless says D. See Me says C. Alice says C.
Correct answer on that is D, Doc and Clara. Jeff said D as well.
Mm-hmm.
Doc and Clara is correct.
Hey, Gary.
Hey, there he is.
Belt loop.
Sorry, no Kathy Ireland. She's not part of the questions. Next question. In part 1, Biff Tannen accidentally rams his car into a manure truck. In part 3, as Marty's walking down the center of town. In 1885, a man walks by with a cart full of manure. The truck in the 50s and the cart in 1885 both have the same company name. What is the name of the family that runs the company? A, Jones. B, Wilson. C, Smith. Or D, Johnson.
Paul said Studebaker.
That's not one of the...
Well, I know.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, we got D, B, D, D, C, D, A. Gary says I don't have a clue.
That's why he puts A, B, C, and D.
Gary, is that your final answer?
No E? Correct answer on that is A. Good job, Jeff.
Missy says stop it.
I know. Next question. Oh, this is a funny one. What is the name of the bum that always bumps into Marty?
Gary says you need to wait for a minute. I have to make up some tea. It's instant, but I still have to mix it. Should we play this? Dun, 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 dun.
No, he'll get to it. A, John. B, Philip. C, Arthur. And D, Red. Which of those? Him needs tea. Surprised he doesn't need coffee to stay awake.
Belt Loop says D. Eddie says D. Well, Gary goes back and says A B C D. Fearless says C. Alice says D. See Me says D. Paul says C.
Yeah, correct answer. And Jeff
says D.
And Missy says D. And the correct answer on that is D. Red. Good job. Got 5 more questions left. In Back to the Future 2, what brand is the hoverboard Marty uses to evade Griff and his gang? A. Mattel. B. Playskool. C. Pitbull. Or D. Skyfriend.
Peter North says Gary is only here for canned macaroni cheese.
Ugh.
Trivia.
Ugh.
Gary says, okay, here's my answers for the next question while I'm mixing my tea. For that matter, if I miss one more than one, it's all for all of them.
Oh my gosh.
Then he says A. Missy says Nightbot in the house.
Yeah.
Okay, Paul says Mattel. Eddie says Mattel. Gary says hoverboard.
No. Yeah.
Wait, what happened? I don't know.
Don't worry about,
all right,
don't worry
Ronnie
about
says
Gary.
A. Missy says D. Am I behind or something?
No, you're not behind.
Okay.
It's Gary.
Oh, okay.
He's thrown 300 answers.
Gary says I gave that canned mac and cheese a very poor rating. Peter North.
I didn't see Peter North on here. The correct answer was A. Mattel. Next one. In Back to the Future 3, Doc uses 3 logs to raise the boiler temperature of the train. What color are those logs? A. Red, blue, and yellow. B. Red, white, and blue. C. Green, yellow, and red. Or D. Red, green, and blue.
Gary says I won. Ohm's Law. A, B, C, D. Paul says A. Eddie says C. See Me says A. Fearless says A. Alice says C. Ronnie D.
Jeff
C.
C. It's kind of a unusual one because of the fact that correct answer, which is C, green, yellow, and red. It's a stoplight.
Missy Brock says red, white, and blue. B, baby. Gary says I need to make my tea. I don't have anything to drink. Are you still making that tea?
Man, so much for instant tea.
Gary says I need you to pause for a minute. Okay, we'll pause for a moment. He says, you don't want me to die of thirst. No, we don't.
This pause is sponsored by Back to the Future, the movie.
And that's not all.
Oh my gosh.
He'll be listening.
Okay. Next question.
Oh, should we go ahead and ask, or we're just, he says, I will let you know when I'm back. Missy Brock says, bless his little heart.
He's still doing it, so. Next question. When Marty sees Doc vanish after the lightning bolts strike, what postal delivery service immediately shows up? A. UPS. B. Western Union. C. Federal Express. Or D. The U.S. Postal Service.
Missy says UPS. Alice says B. Fearless says A. Eddie B. Jeff says B.
Amazon.
Fearless says
The correct answer on that is B, Western Union. I certainly didn't think it would be the U.S. Postal Service. They'd never be there that fast.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, B back then, definitely. Next question.
Is Gary still making his tea?
It's supposed to be instant tea.
Well, we don't know. Maybe he's got one of them electric tea makers or something.
You didn't
He
wait.
says you didn't wait. I tried to get him to wait, Gary, but he wouldn't. I'm going to have to time you out.
Good luck on that one, Gary.
I had to go back to the faucet.
Man, I think you better check your instant tea. I don't think it's instant. If that's instant tea, it's like, what is this, back in 1885?
0 now. I am on.
I'm on a run.
Well, what should we talk about while Gary's making his tea?
Is instant tea supposed to be instant? It must be 1885 tea. He probably has to melt the ice.
He had to go back in time.
He had to pump the water.
He had to go back in time. It's instant. I just had to go get the water and measure it to mix.
See, he had to pump it from the well.
Okay. Missy says he's late and then wants us to pause.
It's
Gary
not mixed
says,
well.
I'm back, but it's not mixed well. Well, just do a shake.
Use a strainer to drink it. Good grief.
Do a shake.
Next question.
Missy says it's all good. Gary says, I blame you if it's got stuff on the bottom of the tumbler.
In the alternate 1985, when Biff was in his spa pool with two women, they were watching TV. Who was on the screen? A, Clint Eastwood. B, Michael Jackson. C, Biff Tannen. Or D, John F. Kennedy. Here he goes, A, B, C, D, E.
And now he's doing caps. Jeff says Clint Eastwood.
Scarface?
Eddie says Scarface. Fearless says A. Gary says E. E. Alice says Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, E, Clint Eastwood.
Well,
Kathy Ireland.
Kathy Ireland.
No.
Missy says A.
Yeah. Yeah, the correct answer on that is A, Clint Eastwood. Now the last one, last question.
Fearless E for excellent.
I'm not responding
Gary
on
says
that one.
he's
I know, I'm not responding on that one. Last question. What did Marty have for dinner at Lorraine's house in 1955? A, macaroni and cheese. No, it was not the canned one that you had, Gary. B, spaghetti bolognese. I cannot pronounce that. C, roast chicken. Or D, meatloaf.
Green bean casserole. I won't eat that again. Fearless says meatloaf. Gary says his alphabet. Eddie says D. Missy says D. Alice says D. Jeff says D.
Yeah, the correct answer on that was D. Meatloaf. Certainly not canned.
Gary says I also won't eat that gray poupon
Poupon
ice cream again.
Yeah,
that's disgusting.
yeah, that was like what? Why?
Fearless says green beans, yummy.
Not.
Ronnie says D.
Yeah, it was D.
It was D.
Meatloaf. Yeah, I don't even know why somebody would want to try Grey Poupon mustard ice cream.
I don't know.
And that's all the questions we have for tonight.
Simi's head said D.
Yep.
Gary says for the ratings, Fred.
Yeah.
Fearless says just like any trivia on a cruise ship, I'm a big loser. Oh no.
No one's a loser.
Everybody gets to input and it's fine.
Yeah.
It's just
it's all for fun. What,
Jeff
Jeff?
says, well, crap.
We've been on over an hour, and it's hard sitting.
Anybody got anything interesting to say tonight? Gary says, wounds heal, chicks dig scars, glorious forever.
What did the tag say?
What tag?
What tag?
Hey, Matt Man.
Hey, Matt Man. Welcome.
His answers are A, B, C, and D.
Yeah, exactly. You got them all. I'm. Yeah, I think Eddie and Alice both had the most answers. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that show up. Yeah, we were doing that on last Saturday.
Oh, the license plate on the car?
Oh.
Are you asking Jeff?
Oh, yeah, I know that answer.
What did the tag say?
Out of time. That was the license plate.
Is that what you're looking for, Jeff?
That's, I think, is what he was saying. Out of time. I don't think it shows it on here. It shows it on these.
Oh, he says ding, ding, ding.
Yep. I do remember some of it.
5 more minutes.
Let's see if there's some stuff in this that I never even thought
Oh,
of.
Matt, man. You don't need to pay for being late.
No one's ever late.
Oh, but thank you. Thank you, but you didn't have to feel like you had to do that.
Well, these are some interest.
Do you have another question?
I don't think I want to ask on that one. Let's see.
Jeff says, what did Marty say when Doc touched the door handle?
What did Marty say when Doc touched? Ew. I don't know.
Gary says, Fred, are you going to start a membership that could give me an edge in the quizzes?
Oh my gosh. No, I don't think we're going to do memberships.
Missy says, I have to say that my husband is a huge fan of Back to the Future. Every single time it comes on TV, he'll watch it. I regret taking those naps after tonight. Jeff says, then what did Doc say?
Great Scott. I don't know.
Gary says, open up memberships is what I meant to say. Fearless says, heading off. Have a great evening, everyone.
Thanks you too. Thanks for coming.
Jeff said, what is it?
What
hot?
it was?
No, it's cold. Damn cold.
Ah. Here's a one in the Cafe 80s. Who? There was what were they watching on the TV? 5 more minutes.
I know. I saw Gary. 5 more minutes.
What were they watching on the TV? The single TV.
The single TV.
Yeah. Which is interesting because it was...
I think I know what it is. Where's the answer? Oh, yeah.
No, not Kathy Ireland.
Missy Brock says MTV, baby.
Kind of. It was a different kind of MTV.
That was still MTV, right?
It was MTV, but the musician...
Jeff says black and white honeymooners. Question.
What it was...
YouTube, LOL. Matt Man said. Missy says VH1. Simi says yo-yo.
It was... Well, what it had was... You remember the old Max Headroom. It was Max Headroom, but of Michael Jackson.
Gary says MTV used to be about the music.
Yeah.
I know.
Back in the day.
It used to be. I sure watched lots of hours of VH1 and MTV back in the day.
Looking at a Back to the
Gary
Future
keeps saying
visual
5 more
history.
minutes.
Don't think I can last 5 more minutes sitting.
Matt Man says, is MTV still on?
Yeah, I think it is.
Hey, Spaceman.
Hey, welcome,
How's it
Spaceman.
going?
See you.
Missy Brock says, yes, Max Headroom. I remember him.
Here's a question.
Eddie says, where's Robin?
Where's Robin? Robin who? Just leave it running for 5 more minutes. What was the first skateboard that Marty used made from?
Spaceman says, just watching Beverly Hillbillies. Oh, you talking about Devil Dog? He's asleep at the moment, working night shift.
Oh, wow.
Who's he talking about?
I don't know.
He's Batman. Gary's Batman.
Oh, Devil Dog is Robin.
Yeah, that's what I thought at first. Okay, Eddie says wood.
Yeah. That's what it was.
Jeff says MTV Ridiculousness Show. Love it. Gary says I am. Thanks for recognizing, Eddie. Ronnie says wood. Spaceman says just finished watching Survivor.
Yeah, I saw that.
I think Jeff likes watching that too. Jeff and Tootsie.
Yeah.
Eddie says wood.
Yep, it was wood.
Gary says no, I'm talking about Robin. Missy says particle board. Just kidding. Plastic.
Wood.
Gary says I have Eddie on after party at the moment.
Well.
Gary says Robin is William Cornegay.
Hey, Guru and Wahoo.
He works C shift.
Hello from... Oh, you're up the road from us.
Oh, you're in Dawson?
Wow.
Wow, what you doing in Dawson? Jeff says Chanel, West Coast. Guru says wood. Gary says Eddie is actually working on a mail call.
Oh.
Eddie says, thanks, Gary. I surely need the watch hours. Thanks.
Speaking of mail, Gary, remember that letter that Eddie, Devil Dog, had sent to us way back? It never made it. The post office, we had a thing saying, I think it was last September, saying that it was...
They took a picture. It was
they took a picture.
Delivery.
Yeah, informed delivery, and it never made it. And their only thing they could say was, did it have a tracking number? I said it was a letter. Like, how can...
Eddie, how many watch hours do you still need?
Yeah, how many?
Guru says infusions daily, but I'm feeling
That's right,
better.
his leg.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm glad you're feeling better. Missy Brock says everybody's coming out of the woodwork. Gary with 2 R's says I have a package 60 miles from me this morning. Tonight it's 260.
Yeah.
Ah. Gary says, really weird. What was it supposed to have in it?
Stickers.
Eddie says, I'm currently at 1,400, so too many. Okay, we'll be doing your playlist then.
Get my tablet.
Matt Man says, I think your post office is crazy, LOL.
Yeah. And
Gary says, was it stickers or what?
yeah, Gary,
We think it was.
It was the stickers. It was the stickers of your channel, and then the old one, and as well as Eddie's stickers. And I, we had one package that from another channel, Our Home, Our Life. It was a true package, and it took 58 days to get here.
Gary says he does. He's talking about Double Dog. He does the stickers. He doesn't have any, but
Right.
But he's coming out with new stickers, better stickers. Missy says, "Jeff, no, sounds like a goat. She is very pretty though."
Oh, that's right. Eddie has baby goat.
Oh, Gary
Video.
says the sticker will have a badge on it. That'll be nice.
Oh, cool.
Gary says another with a cherry pie.
I have to plug my tablet in, but I will go to.
Oh yeah, the goat. Yeah, they follow him around, chase him as well. I bet. Yeah.
Not surprised.
Yeah, Eddie. We'll be running your playlist.
Yeah, once I find it.
Gary, could you put up Eddie Lugo's link?
Yes, put his link up.
Everybody, check out Eddie Lugo Studios and run his playlist, if you will.
As you always say, Gary, they're good people. We met them, and they are good people.
Gary says I have him on StreamYard at the moment. Thanks, Gary. Everybody check this out, Eddie Lugo Studios, and great people. Jeff says I like the show better, though, at Missy Brock. Oh, well, Gary had already shared
I pinned it.
Okay. Missy Brock says, I like stickers. I have had a collection since I was a little girl. They've definitely evolved on from cats and puppies. Oh, I know. Same here. Guru says, just starting their list. All right, thanks, Guru.
And
I know it's hard sometimes to get those watch hours. It took us a while. Eddie says thanks.
Okay, he has multiple lists, but I'm gonna start running.
Gary says, well, if anybody wants stickers from me, you have to email Eddie and ask him for his and mine.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. All right, Eddie, I've got your 33 video playlist running right now. And then after that, I'll just move on up through the playlists. And once I get done on that one, I'll switch my login and do it all over again. Plus, you'll get more subscribers that way.
Gary says, wait, give me your email in just a minute. Oh, he's talking to Eddie, I think. Eddie says, I also do a morning show at 7:30 a.m. Monday through Friday, a live on Thursday at noon, and the after party after the raid parade.
Yeah, I know he does the after
Jeff says, last night's live got a little crazy towards the end, LOL. Yeah, we noticed that, Jeff.
Oh, my God. Oh, my
goodness. You never know what's going to happen on Jeff and Tootsie's live shows.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not saying that. Yeah, I did.
Oh, Gary says, what's your email? Oh, what? Okay, he's asking about your email. Well, it's on our
about page. It's lifewithmountainfolk@gmail.com.
Gary says, I don't have any stickers. I swear I don't have stickers. He prints them out for me and I don't fool with them.
Yep, I know. Well, we are going to wrap it up here because we've been on an hour and 25 minutes.
Jeff says, yeah, I never expect what to happen on mine, lol.
Oh, I know. Now we will be having a video out for the raid parade. Hang on a minute.
Hang on a minute.
We will have a video going out for the raid parade, continuation of our What Were They Thinking series.
Eddie Lugo says 5 more minutes.
Oh my gosh.
Jeff says, had fun.
No problem, Jeff.
Good to see you on here, Jeff.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
But I do have to work in the morning, and but yeah. So we've been trying to be consistent on the raid parade and doing.
Jeff says the Corvettes you showed today were cool.
Oh, Corvettes. Corvettes.
Gary says I finally got Double Dog back in his seat. Yeah. What video did you put out today?
I didn't put a video out today.
Oh.
I did a short off of one of the other videos.
But maybe that's what it was.
Hey, Bubbles, welcome. Yeah, but that was a Ford GT40.
Oh, okay.
That was at the last car show. This weekend we have 2 car
Jeff
shows.
said you did.
I did.
Do you not remember what you put out?
I did. Well, I can't look because I'm got a playlist running.
Oh, you got a playlist running.
I did. You got me confused now, Jeff.
Missy says, Spaceman, see you soon. Mr. Laughs. Jeff says, I thought you did. Maybe it was an old one.
Oh.
Was it a short or was it a regular video? Sometimes some of the shorts will pop up. Yeah, Jeff says I get randoms every now and then. Yeah, I know. And then you think it's a new one. And
Oh, yeah. If it's just the
Like,
shorts to do that.
every once in a while, like one of yours, Jeff and Tootsie, that like at the campground.
Oh,
One
yeah.
of the campgrounds from a year ago, it'll pop up every
Oh, I
once in a
know.
while.
Oh,
Like,
my gosh.
oh, yeah, there it is again.
Was it a blue Corvette, Jeff? by
Gary
chance?
says Eddie said he will
Or
ship
the red
you
one?
more stickers, but for Fred to email him.
I will do that. Thank you, Gary.
Gary says they won't be shipped today.
Oh.
Thanks, Gary, for telling him. We could have done that again, but we didn't. We felt
Oh,
bad
that's
that
fine.
he had already sent it out, and
Huh. Gary.
he says he hadn't seen it.
Well, I see only. Well, I do it.
Gary with 2 R's. Be quiet, fiasco, Jeff. You're getting everyone confused.
Yesterday, towards the end of his live,
Red.
that was a fiasco.
He says,
Oh,
Red.
Red.
I watched it.
Okay. I know which one it was. It wasn't today, that's for sure. I know which one it was. I believe. It was this one. Nope, not that one. That was a while ago.
Gary says, just email him, Fred.
I will.
And he can work it out. He probably has your address still. Missy says his hike with Mike on one of my main competitors. Have a good evening, if so. Jeff says, I guess it was older and thought it was new.
Yeah, well, I've seen ones that popped in that were.
Gary
Like
says you could be
what?
one of the first people to get my new stickers.
If it makes it.
Ah, yeah. Well, we're hoping that it comes through. Thanks for
Yeah.
doing that, Gary.
back to the. There
Well, I
it
guess
is.
we should probably get going.
Yeah, we're gonna have to wrap it up here because we've been on over.
Gary says
Hour
you
and a
may
half.
ask him if he has any of my old ones as well, though why anybody would like my stickers is beyond me. Yeah, but Gary, you don't short yourself.
Yeah, don't
because
ever short
you-
yourself.
You had drawn some nice pictures too.
Yeah,
I guess that was in the beginning kind of thing, and you are an artist.
yeah. Don't short sell yourself. Ever.
Jeff says sorry for keeping you. Oh
Oh,
no,
no.
no problem there, Jeff. All right, we're gonna say goodnight to everybody, and
Yep.
thanks for joining us and playing trivia. And hope you guys all have a good evening. And
We'll catch you on our next night. Bot call me. We'll catch you on our next live. It won't be next week. It'll be in a couple weeks. So, but who knows? Maybe we'll do a pop up sometime. But catch everybody else's when they're live. CME. They have a good live in the mornings. Eddie Lugo's got his lives, and David Barlow, aka Jevin Tootsie Camping, has a bunch of lives, as well as Belt Loop 29. He has a lot of lives and a lot of late night lives. So catch them all. And thank you all for coming. We'll catch you all next time. Thank you for watching. Good night, all.
good night.